Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Okay, mine station is done. Let's definitely not forget to turn this off. Okay, that can go and repair. Constructor. Yeah, let's get that. Probably might as well just get everything now with my constructors, I think. Not be picky at all. Unless I have money issues. Right, there's a survey ship getting debris somewhere here. That can come back. I've got a ton of minerals. Let's keep on increasing my fleet size. Right. When the battleships come in, I'll start making those. Might not necessarily be the best strategy going for battleships with firepower to mineral value at the moment, but I will. And before you know it, I think I'll be strong enough to take some of these on and start pushing towards winning the game, actually. Cam Prime, finish the surface queue. Okay, so that is pretty much ready to turn over. I could do with the extra core amounts now. I'll be able to colonize quicker. That, in terms of ascension perks, there is one which gives an extra 5 core planets, and I kind of want the consecrated worlds one, but it's better to take it early on, and since I haven't taken it early on, maybe I will want to pick up the core one instead. There is actually a government change that you can get a couple of core planets from by reforming the government, but you need a lot of influence to do this in the first place, and the current one I have gives me influence and I can never get rid of that, sadly, which is a downside with picking it in the first place. But yeah, something I could do to colonize a bit quicker. That's still waiting on population. I'd move populace over here if I had more, but I don't. To be honest, going over the 6 amount though at the moment wouldn't be that bad. I should clear that as well. And yeah, let's get the populace growing here. Make that. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad going over this temporarily. Perhaps. Although I haven't said that, it would take 10% off that amount, which isn't exactly good. I need it. Right.
Construction complete.
Excuse me. Scientists leveled up. Construction, research lab is done. Let's get both of those done. Right.
Construction complete.
Spaceborne Cradle, that's another cruiser.
Construction complete.
How many have I got? I've got 13, 3 en route. Making up 4 maybe. Right, mining station. It's done. Let's get that up there. Okay, brilliant. Scientist revealed as psychic. So this can happen every now and then. While it is rare for psionic powers to manifest after adolescence, it is not unheard of. Scientist Perak Cap has recently been displaying abilities that were suspected to be psionic in nature. After undergoing a thorough ESP test, she has been identified as a Class 4 psionic talent. These abilities may serve us well. Okay, excellent. So in the backstory of my species, of course, the psionics are good at interrogations in the tribunal of the alien species, so she could be put to that use, I guess. Right, which one is it? Is it one of these ones? Here we go. So for scientists, they get extra research speed and survey speed, so it's in both areas really, which is kind of nice in one way, and yeah, in other ways maybe you would want it more concentrated, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, well, she's serving at the moment in the main, so that's going to be helpful. Unless she's the terraform. Ah, she's the debris one actually.
Colonization in progress.
Okay, that's getting colonized goods. Let's do what? Get another cruiser out? Yeah, I think I'm gonna make another sector up here pretty soon and move that over to the sector. I'm gonna have to hire another governor, that means. Do it just before that finalizes. That's not gonna be ready in time to join these up. Okay. Communications established, Zura Corp. Interesting. So they're traders. When I got a lot of money, I could start getting the resources off these traders and the other types as well. The Free Cop and J.I.H.A.D just joined the Federation. That's not good. So those guys, well, I think might be a map mode here. I think it might be in the next patch. They're going to be adding a new sector map mode, but it hasn't been added yet. Yeah, so those three are in it. I don't think that changes too much for me, to be honest, luckily. Okay. Gain the level. They are accepting migration treaty. My factions are all looking very happy. Got extra happiness from picking. Ooh, Federation Association ended. Commonwealth of Man. Well, that changed things for them with the Federation. They were enemies. Right, so that's been revoked. Okay. What I was talking about then.
Construction complete.
Right, it's the Cradle, that's another cruiser. Gets another one up. Right. Did I... What's this fleet doing? Okay, this isn't good. Didn't mean for it to go explore over here, put it that way. So it's basically come around here to avoid them, I think. But I could end up running into some other thing I don't want to run into. I should pay more attention to that. I do probably want to explore all over here now though, coming up. I'm gonna probably... Yeah, I did have a Corvette coming up here, didn't I? In fact, it's already got over here. So let's keep on bringing it over here then. Right. I'll probably take a minute out coming up to look through all of these for hidden primitives. If I hold the alt, well, there's nothing over here whatsoever to colonize. It's pretty barren, this place. Okay, yeah, let's get another cruiser.
Construction complete.
I think I can make an energy building. Oh, I can upgrade the capital here now, I should do. Right. Facon Prime. Let's get them after there.
Debris analyzed.
Okay. How many left? Right, hopefully I can do all them in time. There's more crystals there, okay. Kill them en route, perhaps. Okay, that's not good. Where is this to? Ah, right, they attacked my Corvette.
System survey complete.
I think that's dead.
Fleet destroyed.
Yep. Have to get another one out. Survey done. Terraforming done. Right, so I'm going to want to colonize this coming up since it's now terraformed and get rid of that. Can't afford to terraform again at the moment though. Survey. That's oh, there's quite a few resources over there. Do that one next. Right. Oops, looks like I've got my cruisers coming in here en route to joining up with this fleet. That's causing an issue with this fleet. Stick on Crystal Bounty.
Construction complete.
Mining station's done. Okay, let's do that.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Construction complete. Debris analyzed. Situation log updated.
Okay.
Situation log updated.
Right, they're all there. Good. Let's turn that off. I think I lost the cruiser though. Right. So let's group up, and I'll get them back to base. Right. And yeah, we know that route now. Okay. What I think I'm gonna do then, I'm gonna take a minute out, look for hidden primitives in all of these areas I've explored and haven't checked for a while, and may even send some more ships out to explore. I've also got to figure out where I'm planning on putting my capital on here long term. So I figured out where I want to stick my capital on Vocon Prime long term, or at least when I get to 5 population. So out of these 5 central tiles, I think this is going to be the best one, although it is next to this. I think it will actually keep the science in this place, but I'll only lose 1 food, unlike the others where I'd lose a lot more. And I'm also next to this tile, which is very good for the slave processing facility. Out of the options I've got, I think that's the best one, but it's not absolutely perfect. I'm actually recording this part of the video on a completely different day, which I don't really like doing, but every now and then that's what happens basically with the way I record. So since the break in the video, I was about to say last video then, but it's not. What I've done, I did look through all of this area. I couldn't find any hidden primitives. What I mean by hidden primitives as well as the primitives that I was mentioning in the first couple of videos, especially of the Let's Play, where they have like a habitable world that you can only see when you come into the local star system level, and it doesn't show up in the map until you've surveyed it. At this point in the game, they're really not all that important, to be honest. It's pre-sentients that are very important, but it is still worth looking for them, I guess, just to know where they are, so I can go and survey them. I've done some directions for some of my ships. I took out some raiders out of my main fleet to go and explore over there, and I might split them up and use them to explore later on. I think there's a ship up here. I'm going to do a ton of exploration in that area. There's a few things I've spent a bit of minerals on, I think. In terms of contacts, I had another look through this to see if I could find any resources to trade for. None that are available still. I've noticed though, some of these are starting to get pretty weak. I'm a lot stronger than them now. One of them happens to be one of my rivals, the Disley, who I'm still rivaling. Probably maybe don't need to at this stage. I could get rid of it, but I am getting extra influence from rivaling them. So maybe I should start to push up here, and perhaps I could go to war with them. Kind of would want to deal with either of those two first, but that is an option. I'll have to do some exploration up there in a bit. I think I should unpause and get going again though.
Construction complete.
So there is a mining station up there. This constructor's finished. Let's get that. Let's get some. Oh, it's on this planet actually. Where shall I go? Where shall I go then? I will bring it down in this direction. I'm going to make that. I think I'm going to get rid of this outpost now. Even though the colony isn't finished, it probably will shrink my borders slightly at this stage. But I think, yeah, I want the influence, and it shouldn't be too bad. So we'll see. Let's pause. Yeah, it definitely shrunk then, which I'm sure you could see. Hopefully I haven't lost any systems that were within my territory because of that, but soon we will get that territory back when it completes. I'm probably going to be getting rid of that outpost as well, just to get more influence, because I really could do with some. I want to join up some of these sectors, or create new sectors. I think as well, that is now within my territory, which didn't used to be. I can actually join that sector up to that via this way. And of course, when I get that finished, I can join that as well. So I could have one massive sector down here, which may be a good idea, may not. Kind of depends. If I want to keep my leader levels low, in terms of how many governors I need to hire, because I need a governor for every sector, it could be a good idea. Okay. So
Tile blocker cleared.
that's pretty much ready to hand over to a sector. So I think I probably need to think about colonizing again. This place as well, which I colonized, I probably, well, it wasn't within my territory, so it wasn't an option to terraform it from desert to arid. Maybe I should wait until that gets within my territory before I go terraforming that. Let's check out some places where I can colonize though. So that one I could colonize pretty soon and maybe get rid of that outpost. Yeah, so where should I... You know what, let's make a colony ship here then. I'm sure I'll need one sooner or later. I guess I'll use another J.I.H.A.D for that one. Right. We've got battleships coming up, of course. Might wait for the tech that makes them cheaper before I make them, and I haven't decided yet. Right. Someone was kind enough to mention as well that I'm going to need a lot of reactor techs to get the
Construction complete.
mega structure tech that allows you to manipulate the... Oh, frame rate died then. To manipulate the likes of the Dyson Sphere and also the Rin World that I found. And yeah, so that's a reason why I'm going to have to focus more on physics. But having said that, the reactor tech you can get from debris, so if I get into a war, it's quite likely that one of these more advanced empires will have it already. So it won't be such of an issue, perhaps. This constructor up here, let's go and grab whatever doesn't happen to be on a planet. Yeah, my frame rate's a bit iffy at the moment. Don't know why. My computer's been playing up actually past day, so hopefully it doesn't cause too many issues. When I was actually editing the video and saving it, it was crashing my computer. So I don't know what's going on there. Right, research agreement has run out with my vassal. Right, so let's communicate. I do actually have a resource and no one's asking me for it, a spare one. So that would get me 10. I think it's worth my while to keep these guys around actually, because one of the faction related attraction things requires a vassal, I think, so I do need to keep someone. So yeah, I'll do that deal. I won't be annexing them anytime soon. Okay, right, excellent, accepted. arguably helping myself out by getting the attack up a bit. Right, a scientist just died. Right, so I'm gonna have to hire a new one. Right, so let's come in here. A little bit rusty at the moment because I haven't played for a little bit. 48. I think I gotta go for the young ones at the moment because I can't, yeah, really afford the influence at the moment. So I go for the materialist there. Okay, now we'll put him in here. The reactor text, although it has a particle icon here for giving like 10% extra if you have that scientist type, I think they actually, the chance of them turning up is increased by an industrialist supposedly on the Stellaris wiki. I had actually checked it out myself as well, looking for the engineering tech what I need in the last
Construction
few
complete.
days. So Vocon Prime completed that. I don't think I'll get a food building up on every spaceport because they cost maintenance, but the energy one I definitely need to, and I want to with the scientist one as well actually. They should be coming back. Let's make some more cruisers. I'm actually going to make a change to the cruiser. When I was watching those crystal combats, the torpedoes, I already knew that there's an issue with torpedoes because they don't retarget in this patch, they go into in the next patch I believe. But yeah, most of them were just missing and all those ships are getting destroyed before they even hit the torpedoes. So I don't think I'm going to use them except perhaps in rare instances. So let's stick on, we'll stick on the medium slots there and a couple more. Well, I have one torpedo, that'll be okay I think. So let's auto-complete that. And we got a lot of power, haven't we? Let's take off that and stick on more armor. Okay, save. Right. So what are these now? Let's go and upgrade. I could do with a second ship making place as well. Believe I've heard Martin Anwood, the head honcho for Stellaris, pretty much mentioned they're gonna do away with having starports associated with planets and just have like separate shipyards. I think that's what he said. I'm not 100% sure that that's exactly right, but that sounds pretty good to me actually. If it's how I think it is. Right, so let's stick on a temple here. Okay. Teffel's nearly done. See my border's starting to grow as that's getting done as well. Okay. Am I making... Yeah, let's make some of these.
Colony established.
Right,
Research
excellent.
complete.
That's done. We are now over the amount, which I should have moved one over to sector. Shouldn't matter too much though, temporarily going over. Alright, what's here? Clone army. Clone vats. Huh. That might be worth picking up actually. Okay, that's Science Society building. Ship upgrade cost. Yeah, we'll go for that one next then. Okay. So, which planet am I planning on turning over? I kind of forgotten here. So is it come to a new sector, is it? That's what I'm... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to create a new sector. Okay, so... Let's come into plants and sector. Well, have I finished this completely now? Let's double check. Power mine, all the specials are here. I've got that new building which I'm researching, but oh well. Turn over. Create new sector. Cam. It's close, right down to 6. Plants and sectors. I think I'll stick this up to 75. Right. And we'll stick this one here temporarily, but I've got a feeling I'm going to have to buy a new one pretty damn soon, which I don't really want to, frankly. Yeah, so there's 3 sectors down here which should be able to turn into one. That would be very helpful, but I need to get that done. I probably need to manage this carefully. I would have to have 100 influence to get the resources out of one of these sectors as well, if not both. Otherwise I'd be wasting a ton. So yeah, there's a bit of management, shall we say, to do in certain areas. So hopefully now, if I get rid of that outpost, having colonized that, I might lose a system or 2 up here, but I think it'd be worthwhile to get more influence. I've got 9 outposts at the moment, and I actually want to make some more, arguably, over here, like Sedan here, but yeah, I need influence at the moment, definitely. So let's try this. I can always remake it if I need to. Disband. Okay. See how this affects the borders. Yeah, pretty negatively. I just lost that food resource, and I'm trading one to my vassal, so I don't have that anymore. Luckily, they can't go through there, these guys, to get to that. But yeah, there's a pain. There's actually 2 worlds there, which is pretty rare with my habitability settings. So I probably want to get that at some stage. Right, that was refunded. And you actually lose all the mining stations, it seems, if you lose something like that within your territory. I think I need to keep constructor over here, so let's keep on leaving that there. But yeah, that's increased my influence, which is great. So I'm probably going to have to hire a new governor coming up. I've got colonies should be made again. Can join. Yeah, I'm not sure I need it, to be honest. But oh, and this is a completely new colony. Let's get to work on this. So I actually need a J.I.H.A.D here. So I'm going to take a minute out to find a J.I.H.A.D on one of my worlds and ship him over. I'll take a J.I.H.A.D off Hector Prime. I think the ratio between J.I.H.A.D and my kitty cats, yeah, are pretty heavily onto the J.I.H.A.D side here. So take one off, plonk them there. 50 in cost, sadly, which yeah, is expensive at the moment. So what do I want to? Right, I'm actually on minerals. I spent
Debris analyzed.
Paradise Dome
System
as well
survey
there.
complete.
Survey is complete and debris is done. Right, so let's get that scientist. I've realized there's an anomaly here as well, so I'm going to pick that up. I think that's the last anomaly I know of in my territory. I actually need to get these scientists to go and look at certain planets that I haven't surveyed as well. There are some that exist, like that one there, that up there.
Construction
Definitely
complete.
be primitives, pre-sentient, stuff of interest, anomalies on those.